Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys are all doing well on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I just wanted to pop on here and see how you guys are all doing, how your IELTS speaking preparation is going. If you've been preparing, what exactly have you been doing to prepare? I'd like to know because I want to make sure I hold you accountable. So, inshallah, you are able to score that band 7, 8, or 9 in IELTS speaking. It all takes time, guys. You have to show up every single day in order to see that progression in your English. If you're looking to improve your English, it's very important that you do this every single day so you are able to hold yourself accountable, number one, and number two, see your progression, right? And this is why I wanted to come on here real quick. Is before anything, I I wanted to share a little story with you. If this is what's going to motivate you to continue doing what you're doing. I never gave up on my dreams as well. I don't want to get too personal, but I think when you have a YouTube channel, people need to know a little bit about you. But I actually suffered from a stroke at the age of 2, a stroke that left me with right-sided weakness throughout my body, and doctors always told my mom that I would never be able to walk, I would never be able to do anything. But of course, with the will of Allah and Allah being the best of all planners, Alhamdulillah, here I am able to walk. However, I do walk with weakness in my right leg. But I don't want to get too personal, like I said. So, the point of this story is even though I suffered from a stroke, even though I was told that I'm going to be written in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, I never gave up on my goals. I never gave up on my dreams. Alhamdulillah, I am able to walk. I have 2 children. I am married, all because this was Allah's plan. So, my point of it is, I never gave up on my dreams and aspirations of wanting to become an English professor. I'm proud to say I am the first one in my entire family of 5 children to graduate from university. And here I am working at one of the top colleges in Canada. Why? It's because I never gave up on my dreams. And this is why I'm sharing this story with you guys. I was a little hesitant to share this story because it's a bit personal, but I want to motivate you guys. If I never gave up on my dreams with 2 children, with my situation and my difficulties, then I feel like you can reach your dreams of scoring that band 7, 8, or 9 in IELTS speaking. And how could you do that is by choosing the right course, right? A course that works for you. And I know it's human nature to hesitate when you want to buy a course because you don't know if it's the right course for you or not. But you know what, guys? You need to choose one that's going to work for you, that's going to help cater with the options or with the exact things you need to improve in your English. Remember that there are a lot of courses out there, but choosing the right one is so essential to seeing your English improvement, right? So I want you to imagine for a second how these results would feel if you do score that band 7, 8, or 9. You know what? When I started university, I never thought that I could finish with 2 kids. I never thought I could reach my goals of becoming the English teacher. I had a lot of challenges throughout the way. I was pregnant between 2 kids, but all I imagined in my head is I need to get to my goal. I had this picture in my head of, you know what, I need to reach that goal and I'm not giving up on my dreams. So I kept pushing and pushing and just imagining, just the way you should imagine How would you feel if you got to that band 7, 8, or 9 and improved in your English? This is what I kept telling myself. Imagine how I would feel. Imagine just feeling like I achieved everything I've always wanted to achieve. Alhamdulillah, with the grace of Allah, and with the help of Allah, I was able to finish university with my medical condition, with being a mom, with being a wife. All why? Because I never gave up. And this is why I wanted to discuss this today. Is when you pick a course or when you have a goal in mind, you need to stick to it and work on it. Make lots of dua to Allah that He makes it easy for you. That's the first thing, because believe me, I would have never been able to reach my goals if I didn't ask Allah for that strength to continue showing up every single day, just as I do on this channel, because I really genuinely want to help you succeed. So if you are looking to score that band 7, 8, or 9, do not hesitate. I'm telling you, do not hesitate to purchase my course. I've been through where you've been in many aspects. I watched my parents try to learn English. They struggled a lot throughout their journey. When we arrived to Canada, they didn't even know a word of English. I was only 3 years old at the time, but growing up, I remember them feeling scared, nervous, hesitant to actually speak to a native English speaker. But you know what? Through time, through perseverance, and lots of practice, they were able to become proficient in the English language, and they were both able to become entrepreneurs. Why? Is because they never gave up. Giving up is easy. Giving up on your aspirations and not reaching your goals is easy. But this is why it's so important that your goal is 7, 8, or 9 in IELTS speaking. Let's go. I'm going to get there. But how are you going to get there, right? It's so important to question yourself. There's tons of materials online, Googling, YouTubing. It's a bit overwhelming to see all of those materials and not know where exactly to begin. And this is why I've created the IELTS Speaking Band 7 in 7 days course. It actually helps cover every single aspect of the English language you need to improve on. And I've created it for people like you because I know exactly what you need and how to get you there. So it will help you score a band 7, 8, or 9. Uh, I wanted to tell you that my course actually offers a guarantee. So we do have a refund policy of 24 hours. So if you are not happy with your purchase within the first 24 hours, you get your full money back guarantee, no questions asked. And I like this policy. Why? Is because I'm true on my word, number one, and I'm confident in what I'm offering you. There's a lot of courses out there that don't have a money back policy, is because they just want your money and that's it. You missed your opportunity of getting your money back. But because I really believe in my course and helping you, I really feel like, inshallah, you could get that band 7, 8, or 9 and live those dreams you always dreamt of abroad, whether it's for work purposes or education purposes. You're trying to provide a better life for you and your family. And that makes me the most happiest when I see you succeed as a fellow Muslim in my community. This is what I want to help you with, inshallah. So if you are serious, I'm serious too, right? It's not only about taking your money. I genuinely want to help you because I've I've had a passion to help newcomers since a long time. I love helping anyone who's trying to learn English, who's trying to live a better life. I will help you get there. So you definitely don't need to worry that I'm here to take your money and go, because this is my field of expertise. I've been teaching IELTS to students here in Toronto. For the past 7 years, I work at a local college here in Toronto, and everything I learn in my job, in my everyday IELTS tutoring, I have implemented all those strategies into a course that I wanted to talk about, that I have been talking about, because I believe in this course. So listen, I wanted to show you exactly what you would learn in this course. Let me just bring it up. So the IELTS Speaking Band 7 in 7 days course is a 7 day course that's taught over Zoom. It's live, so I will be teaching the course myself. So every day we will go through one module. So within 7 days, you will learn 7 modules. So the first day, you will learn all about building your confidence in IELTS speaking, or in speaking English in general, right? I don't just tell you what to do, I show you how to build your confidence as well. And I think this is super essential, because when you are taking the IELTS exam, I know a lot of students tend to hesitate when they try to speak English, when they try to, think of ideas and stuff. And this is what everything you will learn in day one of our course. Following that, you will learn how to build your vocabulary in day two. I don't just tell you what to do to build your vocabulary, I show you how to build your vocabulary, how exactly to go about remembering these vocabulary words and using them in your everyday life. Next is the third day, you learn all about clear and coherent expression. This day is all about how to structure your answers and how exactly to go about coming up with ideas for your IELTS speaking test, and how exactly to, in what order to discuss them in. And module 4, day 4, is all about improving your pronunciation, how exactly to master your pronunciation and really talk with that confidence and clear accent, so you are able to convey your message across clearly, right? You want to ensure that what you are saying is understood, because one of the band descriptors are actually on pronunciation. So I want you to ace this part. This is why I've included it in day 4 of our program. So here's a student of ours who found this course super useful. And the 5th day is you will get different IELTS speaking mock tests. And this is the day you will be introduced to our 3P method. The 3P method we teach in our course, that a lot of students have been raving about. It's a method where I introduce you to the basics, the present method, introduce you to the basics, show you how exactly it's done. Then in the practice phase, you actually learn how exactly you could practice what you learned in the present phase in the practice phase. You'll get lots of practice, so that way you remember exactly every strategy you've learned. Following that is the perfect phase. So in the perfect phase, you will actually learn how to aim for excellence and how to score that band 7, 8, or 9 you need in IELTS speaking. So you'll be given lots of different practice questions and answers, of sample answers, and you get to compare your answer to the band 9 to see where exactly you need improvement on. And guys, the 6th day is all about how to apply what you learned in your everyday conversations, in real life conversation, guys. Remember that you need to know exactly how to implement these, because technically on exam day, you will be having a real life conversation with the examiner, especially in part 3. So you want to be ready for that. so you will know exactly how to apply certain strategies when you are talking in real life to the examiner. And finally, day 7 of our course is all about reviewing and reassessing your English level. I think it's super important to note that when you are taking an exam, you actually reassess yourself to see, am I even ready to take this exam? Am I even ready, or do I need to continue practicing? This is what I help you with, because I don't want you to waste your money on the IELTS exam if you're not ready to take the speaking portion. I'd rather you take another attempt to our course, which is free. It's one time buy. So if I tell you I don't think you're ready, then you sit in for another 7 days, you take my course and you see how it goes to improve your English, right? What better than that, than somebody guiding you and telling you exactly what to do? And guys, I wanted to present the exact course for you that you've been seeing. I've been including lots of bonuses, guys, amazing bonuses you will receive with this Band 7 in 7 days course. But this is the course itself. 7 days, 7 modules. You will learn over Zoom. You'll get weekly calls with myself. So if you have any questions, you could always ask me during the weekly calls about any modules you took, and that way you are able to really improve in every aspect that you need to improve on. So guys, this is what I wanted to talk to you about, is really just motivating you and encouraging you, whether you decide to take my course or not, to never give up on your dreams, guys. Just the way you show up to prayer 5 times a day as a Muslim, just like Allah tells us to do, I want you to show up to learning English at least one time a day. Set a time every day at 8 p.m. till 8:30. I'm going to practice my English. I really want to improve in my English. And remember, before you begin, make that dua to Allah that He will keep you consistent in your exact goals of or dreams or aspirations, whatever it may be. That, oh Allah, please help me on this journey. I really want to achieve these goals, but without your help, I will not get to where I can get to. Just a little prayer like that, right? Honestly, it's so powerful. I don't think I could have ever reached any of my goals without His guidance, without His help. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a bit heart to heart and not just IELTS related, but that's okay. I just want you guys to know that I'm just a regular human being like you, just trying to strive in this dunya, and we all have a story. But I hope my story resonated with you guys and encouraged you to keep pushing and keep striving to where you want to be. Check out the description box for the exact link to my course. If you are interested, you could send me any messages as well. It starts on December the 5th. Take care and assalamu alaikum.